Hey, what's up, everyone? Senior Mortgage Loan Officer Abel Perez here. Hope you're having a great week so far. Yesterday, Monday morning, we were back at it. We had an extended weekend thanks to the Thanksgiving weekend. And so I was feeling really rejuvenated. The feds had released the October reports for medium home prices. And I'm going through all the data and I'm thinking, okay, it was down a little bit. And, just kind of reviewing those numbers. And a couple hours later, right around 10 o'clock, I see, I go onto Google, and this is something I do regularly. I just type in, how's the housing market today? And I do that very intentionally because I know that that's how my clients are trying to get information. They're going on Google and they're just asking, or even maybe Siri or Alexa, right? How's the housing market today? And let me show you what Google had, front and center here. These two articles were front and center. The very first thing you see, it says the median price for new homes fell in October, down 3.1% versus September. Right next to it, it says new home sales fell 5.6% in October, worse than expected, as higher mortgage rates took a bit of the demand. Now, I do this very intentionally, like I said, because I know this is how our clients are out there seeking data. But what we have to do as professionals is we really have to start dictating the narrative that our clients are basing their decisions off of. We have to stop allowing mainstream media to get the information out there first, because look, the media is doing their job, but also a big part of their job is getting clicks and getting reviews and getting you to choose their read versus another read. And so sometimes the way that their headlines could read are very deceiving, and we can't expect our clients to decipher through all this information. We're in the trenches every single day. We should be the ones to do that, reaching out to our clients and putting them at ease, because I read these articles and I'm thinking, man, if you're a seller thinking, yeah, I want to sell my house, or my house is listed, and you're reading this, you're thinking, wow, I'm not going to get what I wanted for the house because the housing market's coming down, prices are falling down. So, this is a disadvantage. Let me pull out, or let me decide not to sell my house. And if you're a buyer out there, you're falsely thinking that the market's coming down. And so you may not be willing to be as aggressive as a buyer because you're seeing these reports of housing coming down. And you're like, why would we offer 400,000? It says it's coming down. Let's offer 395. Let's offer 390. It's okay to have those negotiations, and obviously there's going to be times where those things are possible, but we're still in a very competitive market, and this could put our clients in a detrimental position where they're on this merry-go-round, submitting offers, not getting their offer accepted, and wondering what's going on, why aren't my offers getting accepted? I'm following what the media is telling me to do. They got to follow what we, the professionals, are telling them to do. So today's message is simple. Control the narrative. Give your clients the data, the facts, address the headlines. That's the elephant in the room. And let me show you how to do that. So when we're talking about medium sales, medium home prices, we're talking about the average of every house that was sold. What's the average cost of that home, right? We're not talking about appreciation. And I think that's the what people think, especially your sellers are going to think. We're not talking about appreciation. We're not talking about listings that had to lower their pricings. We're simply talking about the average home sold in October was lower. And I'm going to show you a chart right here that's going to explain a little bit why that was, right? So you see right there in red, I went ahead and bolded. That's the September and October variance. So that bottom number is October. And then each column is a price point. And what you're going to see is in the columns between 200 and 500,000, those the number of units was relatively even. But when you started going above that 500,000 mark, there was a significant decline in the amount of sales in those price ranges. So it wasn't a matter of, hey, that $350,000 house now came down to 340,000. It's just that there wasn't a lot of houses being sold in the $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 range, right? And so we can attribute maybe some of that slow in demand to interest rates, right? People typically sell and they move up, and they buy a bigger home. And so if you have a $600,000 house, and you want to go buy that $900,000 house, and rates peaked at 8% in October, yeah, that's gonna reflect your decision or deflect your decision a little bit. And so that's where a lot of that resistance came from. But it's certainly not what the initial narrative that these headlines put out. And so I just wanted to make you guys aware of it, wanted to ensure that you're making your clients aware of that. And at the end of the day, it just stressed the importance of really educating your clients and helping them through all of these headlines. If they were to click on it, read through it, they'd probably eventually get to the correct answer. But again, who wants to do all that reading? I guess we do as the professionals, right? That's our job. But let's make it easy for our clients. Let's make sure that they're well educated. Reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you and your clientele help better understand what's happening in the market, and of course, let them know what their options are in terms of mortgage financing. I'm Abel Perez, Senior Mortgage Loan Officer with Mason McDuffie. Take care.